Hey guys, CRISPR here. For our first story, a new gene editing technique has been discovered, which is said to be better than CRISPR. It is referred to as a fourth generation gene editing technique, while CRISPR is the third generation. The technique converts a target point mutation back into the normal sequence, so it is quicker, cleaner, and more accurate than CRISPR. However, it won't be replacing CRISPR, at least for the time being. David Liu of Harvard believes that the technique only has advantages to target point mutations, and insertion of DNA can only be accomplished using CRISPR. It is likely that we will see both of these techniques used in different situations. Japanese scientists from the University of Tsukuba, Yokohama City University, and NARO, National Agriculture and Food Research Organization, used CRISPR to change the color of the Japanese morning glory flower from violet to white. They cut out the gene DFRB, which has an enzyme that is responsible for the color of the flower. The procedure was difficult because it had to affect DFRB, but not DFRA or DFRC, which are genes that are right next to it in the DNA, which demonstrates just how accurate CRISPR can be if used properly. Our next story is that CRISPR can be used to treat hearing loss. CRISPR was used to correct a genetic condition in mice that causes deafness, which is a condition that also affects humans as well. Zhenyi Chen, a hearing researcher from Boston, and David Liu, a CRISPR expert from Harvard, injected liposomes with CRISPR in them into the ear of mice to correct the gene TCM1, which caused the defect. In some of the cases, the mice retained hearing after 2 months, which is very promising for its application on humans. Also, CRISPR was able to reveal how butterflies get their wing patterns. 2 genes, optics and WNTA, were proven to be the master genes for determining the shape and color of the wings. WNTA makes the background and the outlines, while optics is referred to as the paintbrush gene, influencing the pigmentation. Removal of these 2 genes caused butterflies to turn black or gray in some places, where there would normally be bright colors. Further studies showed that optics also changed the architecture of the wings, and probably was important in the evolution of the butterfly's wings. Using this information, we can delve deeper into the mysteries of evolution. For our final story, CRISPR increased crop yield. Zachary Lippman and his team from Cold Spring Harbor University used CRISPR to increase the yield from tomatoes. Lippman believes that the current amount of crops cannot sustain the human population in the coming years, so he figured out a way to improve the amount of food that each crop produced. The scientists fine-tuned the gene expression instead of activating or deactivating proteins, because the fine-tuning is more flexible and more suited to commercial agriculture. I believe that if Lippman was correct about the necessary increase in crop yield, this breakthrough could be an invaluable achievement. Anyway, that's all for today. See you next time. This is CRISPR Man, signing off.